Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Pittsburgh Pirates find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Paul Skeens. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. That one missed. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Right side, Diaz. He steps on the bag. 2 away here in the top of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. That one's in there, and it's 2-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Corbin Carroll waiting to hit for the D-backs. Payoff pitch. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
This is Corbin Carroll. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Tag. Too late. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. There's a swing and a miss.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Man on second, 2 down.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. One and 2 now.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Alec Thomas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Rickwood Field. Our starter in this one, Corbin Burns. What do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 28. That's a strike. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Just missed. This to third, and that's just foul. Line drive, and foul ball. Line to left, 1 away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Tap foul at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
1 ball.
Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back to Rickwood Field. And here's the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Skeens back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Right through there for a strike.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Next is the designated hitter, Drew Jones. First pitch misses. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Way high.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Rips that one center field. Diving, makes the grab. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Jordan Lawler, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2.
We got full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
That's a ball.
You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
To third. Down the line, and it's foul. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. And now the DH, Connor Griffin. That's through there for a strike. Just missed. Rutschman stands at first with one out. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Marte fires over to first, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're down 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's a little high.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a curve is down and in.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Coming on Robert, and he's there. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Moreno batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Mangum makes the catch, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and here is Jared Triolo. And he pumps it a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the Pirates leadoff man. First offering, runner goes. Fouled off, he was late.
Yeah.
Triolo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Just off the inside edge.
Ball inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that's foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Yandy Diaz now. First time up was a pop out. Inside, just missed. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 35 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. First pitch, not close. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Curtis Mead stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that misses off the outside edge. That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Runner at first with no outs here.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
In the dirt. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. 2 away now. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one at triple digits.
0-1 to count.
Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Ryan Reynolds. Edging the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The D-backs up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now it's Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Skeens back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one inside. Look out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
That's in.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. gets a piece and stays alive. That one ripped. And foul ball.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And that drops in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Connor Griffin. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Robert swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going. Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy, hacktastic.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Triolo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! That's worth the price of admission. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin throwed it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. That's to third. Over to Diaz. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Now snap throw to first.
No,
back in safe, really close. Meade goes 6'1", 26 years old. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Reynolds ranging back. Out of here! A shot to the opposite field. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One out, base is empty. Drew Jones will hit next. Rip to short. To first.
Oh.
Now 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Lawler in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gonzalez to first in time. That's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. Welcome back to Rickwood Field. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And the first offering is not close. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Upset for the Pirates, the right fielder, Ryan.
Brian Reynolds here. In the air, left side. Quan settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's
No ball,
pounding
2
the zone.
strikes.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail at 5-2. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Robert snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
There's the strike. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Long gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 5-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now, Connor Griffin. That's in there. Strike 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Perdomo sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That finds the mark on the inside corner. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Slice down the right side. 2 outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for. Back to the top of the order, and now the Pirates leadoff man. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Triolo off of first with 2 away. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 5-3.
Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. We go to the eighth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. There's a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Moreno now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Iglesias picks up the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Thomas now 1 for 3. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now up next for Arizona, Curtis Mead. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. One left for Arizona, and it remains 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Greg Weisser.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Number 28 stands in now and watches strike one. And the sweeper is off the plate.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone! Home run! Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off, he'll see another. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Little chopper rolls foul. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
That's a really good take.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. And that's outside. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brian Reynolds. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Diaz leads off first with one away. Just off the inside corner. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To first, might be 2. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But the Bucks get one back in the solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pierce Johnson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball,
Not
1
even close there. 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Jordan Lawler digs in now. And that one hammered way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Johnson, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Buccos 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, one-run game. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Adley Rutschman. That clips the zone. Strike one. One-run game, bottom 9. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low. And a count 2-1.
2 balls.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's down and in. Griffin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Way inside, and that hit him.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. He let everything out.
Robert in the box now. Takes strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gap.
The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now. Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Puts a bunt down. Mead to the plate. Save. And we are tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Up next for the Pirates, number 28. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
And now everybody's running. The squeeze has popped up. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Pirates win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow!
Well, a gutsy call from the bench. You've got to have a lot of confidence in the ability to handle the bat by that guy standing at the box. Well, he got it done.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long